Holly Price with WoodlandsHits.com, and I have Rosemary Brumbelow, the head of school and founder of Esprit International School in the Woodlands. Thank you so much for coming into the studio today. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, thank you. We're happy to have you. So, tell me a little bit about Esprit International School.
Well, Esprit is located in the Woodlands. We are a pre-K through grade 12 program. Esprit was founded in '99. It was going to just be a preschool program for my youngest daughter, who at the time was 3 years old. The program continued to grow, however, because I had my older girls who were in kindergarten and first grade in the public school at the time, and I'm such a proponent of Montessori education that I really wanted that experience for them, and there was nothing like that out here. So we went ahead and started the elementary program, and it continued to grow through the time that the girls were in the ninth grade, and then we were trying to determine what we're going to do with them for high school, along with all the other students that were in the program. So we decided at that point to stick with what we were doing, a great job with pre-K through grade 9, and then let those students experience their high school in another way. So my girls went to Montessori High School downtown, Woods High School, which is near the Galleria.
They took Wow, that's quite a commute.
It is a commute. They took Brazos Transit, did Metro transfers for their that experience, and learned a lot. And I attribute that also to their ability to be independent.
Love that.
Of course, I rode the bus with them every day for about the first week, but after that
I would be doing the same thing, just to show them the ropes.
Yeah, but they it was a great experience. The whole high school experience as well was wonderful for them, but we looked at what we were doing and examined that high school experience, and we decided at that point that we could do a high school program. So we continued to develop the program, and in 2014 Esprit graduated its first high school graduates.
Yay, congratulations.
Yay, thank you.
That's awesome.
It's been a real joy to see the program grow and to be a part of it from the founding all the way to where we are today.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's great. So great.
Thank you.
Well, you wanted to chat about it's summer. What are we going to do with the kids during the summer? You have some really cool tips about look. School's out, it's not time to check out. So tell us a little bit about that.
So summertime is a great time to reconnect with your child, to have a chance to really experience the things that they want to do. And in taking them and experiencing the Children's Museum, the art museums, getting out there, you get to really get an experience of what they're interested in. Plus, they get to see what a little different side of you as well. So it's a great opportunity to, look into what their interests are and what they're wanting to do, and get an idea of, where their future direction might be taking them.
Okay.
So letting them explore and being a part of that with them is really important.
I completely agree with that. We were chatting offline about how, we really want to steer the kids away from gaming and that type of thing, and going outside and playing and making mud pies and just being a kid,
just experiencing.
Exactly
because there are so many elements of that outdoor experience that really kids are not getting these days, and it's so important for their gross motor development. I mean, you get those little fine motor development when you're doing those gaming, but that's just not a real part of who we are. And if you don't get it now, I mean, when are they going to be able to explore those options?
Right, absolutely. So if someone wanted to get more information about Esprit International, what is the website that they would go to?
It's espritinternationalschool.com. We have some really cool videos on the website right now as well that the high school students actually produced this year.
Nice.
So they are it's from their perspective of what Esprit is and what Esprit means to them. So you get a good idea of the diversity of our students, as well as their thoughts on what they're getting out of the experience. We are a small private school, and a lot of times people look at that as being a disadvantage, but the students actually talk about how they really feel like they benefit from that attention that they get and the ability to be able to communicate on a deeper level with their teachers as well as their friends.
Absolutely. So your 2014 class, what was the size?
There were 3 graduates in that program, in that class, and a question that parents, a concern is, are they going to get into college? What are their options going to be? And those graduates were accepted to, Texas A&M, Baylor University, University of Texas,
nice.
And as well as others. Every school that they applied to, they received acceptances in.
That's fantastic.
So our second class of graduates was 2, and they also were accepted to universities of their choice. And then this year we had 3 graduates who are also doing quite well. A big part of the programs that we see these days are, college and career readiness, and we think about what is college and career ready. And it's all about those higher level thinking skills,
sure.
Time management, organization. It's great if they can do that book work, but can they actually plan their time? Do they know how to look at a syllabus and, determine what needs to happen next?
Mm-hmm.
So those are the experiences that they learn at Esprit.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your class, or what is your academy, like what size? Like how many students do you have total?
We have 170 students total from pre-K through the high school level. And the way that the experience is a multi-age classroom environment. So at each of the different levels, there are typically lower elementary has 3-year groupings. So we have 1st, 2nd, 3rd,
oh, cool.
4th, 5th, and 6th. And then when they get into the secondary program, it's 7th and 8th grade, then 9th and 10th, and 11th and 12th. And that way you're able to differentiate the instruction and really meet their needs effectively, because you don't have everybody working on the same level. So you're able to remediate if necessary in order to attend to a child's needs or excel them further if they're moving forward more effectively.
Wow. It doesn't seem like a small school to me with 170 students.
When you're looking at it, it's not, and I guess that's
such an accomplishment for you.
Well, thank you.
That's awesome.
Well, and I think it's not just for me. It's all of the teachers have been so incredibly involved, and we have teachers who have been with the program since we first started. So we have a really dedicated staff.
You have a family.
We do, and that's the idea of the experience, is that it's a community, and the kids really experience it as a community, and they really look to that to be supported. Our teachers, that's one of the most dynamic experiences I think that we have, is that we look to how we're serving our students. That's our job, is to help them grow to become adults who can function in the world independently. So we want to model those behaviors that are going to support them and help them become better people in the world.
I love that.
Yeah, thank you.
That's so great.
Thank you.
Gosh, I want to enroll my kids. I'm sure there's a wait list.
It's such a great experience, though. It's so dynamic, and it's been such there are challenges to any program when you're growing and when you're developing, but with every challenge we look at it as an opportunity to grow. And we say, well, that didn't work, let's see how we can make it better, and what we can learn from this experience.
That's awesome. Well, again, guys, I have Rosemary Brumbelow, the head of school and founder of Esprit International School in the Woodlands. You are doing some amazing things with your students, and I see the passion. Guys, if you were sitting across the table from her, she just exudes the passion in this school. I can definitely tell you put a lot of heart and soul into this. And again, if they want to reach out to look at about finding more information or enrollment or registration, they would go to espritinternationalschool.com. We have, as I said, lots of wonderful information. I think the videos, again, are the best way to really get a feel for who we are. They're dynamic, they're energetic, they really just give a good feel for what we're trying to do at the school and provide for our students. That's so great. So guys, check out the Esprit International School in the Woodlands. Rosemary, thank you so much for coming in. I greatly appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of your summer. Thank you so much, Holly, and you too. My pleasure. Thank you.